least 2 people are dead, an unknown number of people hurt after a mid-air collision over New Jersey. Wreckage from the crash is all over the Bergen County towns of Cliffside Park and Fairview. Fire has broken out. At least 22 fire departments from the area have been called. There are reports that fire may have spread to some propane fuel tanks in the area. Clifton Place in Cliffside Park has been evacuated, and a 20-square block of that town has no power. We'll see at 11.
Apartment buildings in Fairview, New Jersey were set afire tonight after 2 small planes collided and crashed, killing at least 2 people. More later on The Weekend Report.
This Eyewitness News Brief is brought to you by American Express.
Coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 11, a mid-air crash over a residential neighborhood in New Jersey. There are casualties, including people on the ground. It happened at about 5:30 this evening. Both planes burst into flames and several buildings caught fire as well. Rescue teams from New York and New Jersey are there. We are still getting information, and we will have a complete live report at 11.
Next on Eyewitness News, 2 planes collide over New Jersey. Early reports say a number of people are dead, some of them apparently on the ground, trapped in homes hit by the burning wreckage. 4 square miles have been cordoned off. We'll have complete live coverage from the scene.
This is Eyewitness News with Larry Mendte and Ann Butler, plus Corey McFerrin, Dr. Bill Gutch, and the Eyewitness News team.
Good evening. 4 people have now been confirmed dead, and we have just been told that death toll could rise dramatically. This after a mid-air collision of 2 private planes in the skies over New Jersey. The wreckage caused a major fire in the towns of Cliffside Park and Fairview. Right now, firefighters from 22 departments all over New Jersey are working on that fire. Power is out in parts of Cliffside Park. We begin our reports with Will Spens, live at the scene of the crash with late details.
All right, good evening, Larry. We are live, and we are in Fairview, and behind me you can see the wreckage of the light plane. And just a short time ago, there was still the victims who had been inside that plane. Apparently the body count here stands at 2. The situation about 7 blocks away is such that they now expect they may find as many as 3 folks who had been inside the Learjet and as many as 7 inside the buildings that caught fire. Those are not official figures, but we've been told by officials that those figures may be approximately right, more right than wrong. And so you get the shape of this tragedy here in New Jersey tonight. A lot of folks in Cliffside Park and nearby Fairview, New Jersey, saw a great explosion in the early night sky overhead. And for all of the many eyewitnesses, this has been a very difficult night.
I saw all flames in the sky, and it seemed that 2 planes had exploded in midair, because after they went down and the houses were on fire, there were still things falling from the sky.
I happened to see it coming just above my car.
It was the Learjet.
The Learjet, I would say. And to me, it was the right motor that blew out. Exploded.
And this is the scene in Cliffside Park, New Jersey, just 30 minutes after the mid-air crash between the Learjet and the light Cessna aircraft. Behind me, 1 of 3 houses still burning as a result of that crash. In one of these houses, all right, we're back live in Fairview, New Jersey, and as we speak to you, the groups of state police are moving out. It is a very confused scene here. Now, part of the story, of course, is the wreckage behind me, and the wreckage that lies 6 or 7 blocks away, that of the Learjet, and the fact that they won't know for sure for quite a while just exactly how many folks died. The latest, the New Jersey State Police have taken control of the area. The media is out in force, but of course the big story involving all of the people in this area who suddenly find themselves at the scene of such a major tragedy. Rosanna Scotto has been covering the people side of this story.
Thank you, Will. You know, it's amazing that the people in this neighborhood were not hurt. But just 6 blocks away, the situation was quite different. This quiet and pretty section of Cliffside Park looked anything but that this evening. Fire from the plane crash destroyed homes, and smoke covered the neighborhood for hours, making it difficult to see and breathe, making it difficult to find loved ones.
We all came running down the block shouting. I came to call my aunts and everything. and my mother got out through the back way, and they got her down here.
Some of the people who live in these homes are not all accounted for. Neighbors are worried.
I was really scared, you know, and I got to be really thankful that I have a house to go home to, because I feel so sorry for those people over there, you know. I really do.
It will take several hours before it is known just how many people were killed and how many people were injured. In the meantime, people, family, and friends will be waiting with bated breath. Live from Fairview, New Jersey, Rosanna Scotto, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Back to the studio.
Well, we're live here at Palisades General Hospital, the closest hospital to the crash site. 4 victims so far have come in here. We understand there are also 4 victims at Holy Name Hospital, 1 victim at Englewood Hospital, and 1 at Jersey City Medical Center. Ambulances were called from all over New Jersey, as were firefighters, to help with this disaster. 1 last victim was brought here just a few minutes ago. He was a police officer who injured his leg. And I'm here with Sandy Angellini from Palisades General. Sandy, tell me the extent of the injuries of the other victims who were brought here.
Well, I did have, as you said, the police officer with the injured leg. As well, I had a firefighter who's suffering from smoke inhalation, a woman who suffered 3 severed fingers, and a woman who, in trying to escape from her building, fractured her hip, and she has been admitted. The lady with the severed fingers has been transferred to Montefiore Hospital. The other 2 are being observed, and I understand, and a matter of fact, I see we are bringing in another victim right now. I expect that it's probably a police officer or a firefighter.
That's probably the extent of the victims who are being brought in right now are the firefighters who are fighting this fire right now. The other people have already been rescued, I understand.
I expect that, yes.
Okay, you don't know what this is. I'll let you go, and you can find out what this is. Maybe we can get an update later.
Okay,
thank you very much, Sandy. As you see, this crisis is still going on here at Palisades General Hospital. We also did get a report that one of the ambulance companies was asked for a number of body bags. The number of surviving victims is very low, as you know. It's 10 and just 11 right now, but they expect the number of people who did not survive this crisis or this accident to be quite high. I'm Taffy Phillips, live at Palisades General Hospital.
All right, Taffy, thank you very much. And the Federal Aviation Administration is already investigating tonight's air crash. The accident, as we've been telling you, happened in the air over Bergen County, about 4 miles south of the George Washington Bridge. One plane was a small Falcon business jet. It had 3 engines, a Learjet, and can seat about 10 people. The plane took off from Morristown for a short flight to Teterboro Airport. The second plane was smaller, a single-engine plane with only 2 people on board. It took off from Caldwell, New Jersey, but did not file a flight plan. Now, the FAA has told us just a few minutes ago that an air traffic controller radioed both planes that they were dangerously close to each other. The planes were flying under visual flight rules only and were not directly under the command of the controller. For now, that is what we know. If we learn any more, we will, of course, let you know. Larry?